Hi YouTube, it's Colleen again. I'm back to the red room. My lights on my trapeze are red, so that's why my room always looks kind of that reddish pink. Should I light my glasses? So what have I been doing? I haven't uploaded a video in a day, I think. And that's because I've been busy. I did the second run through on my clothing to see what I could keep and what I need to get rid of. Shortly, in a little while, as soon as I get enough energy up, I know I should be going to bed, but I don't feel like going to bed. I am going to start moving my clothing into the plastic bins it's a 3-drawer bin that I use for my clothes, like a bureau. And then I have a 5-shelf tower that is also going to be used for my clothing. So I am going to put all my clothing in there so I can see if it fits, because if it doesn't fit, then I have a problem, because I have to do another round to go through my clothing. And I have so many other things to start going through and getting rid of. I have picture frames all over my house. I have to pull all those down, and I want to keep my pictures, so I'm going to put them in a photo album, and I'm going to give a friend of mine would like to have the frames, so I'm sending all my frames to her. My bins that I built are done. They're both actually, well, one I built and one I didn't, and one I had. But they're both in the big closet in the living room now. I decided that the closet in the family room was in the spare room was too small. So I decided that I was going to take and clean out that closet in the living room, because it's huge, pretty much huge. And I'm going to put my stuff that's got to go into the van in there. And just because if it's in the closet doesn't mean it's going to make it to the van. Something I thought about today was, because of all the conversions on my vehicle, I have, let me think. Boy, I sure wish I could remember what I was telling you. My clothing, my van. Oh, my van, because it's so modified and it has so much crap in it, I really should only put sorry, I bit my lip today and it's killing me. I mean, bit the inside of my mouth. Now I gotta remember again. I'm so sorry. Give me a minute. Well, I know it was about my van, but I don't remember. So I'm going to move on, because that's going to drive me crazy. Anyway, if the stuff fits in the cabinet the way I think it's going to, then I will be all set. And my son and I decided that my cooler is fairly large and it takes up a significant amount of space. But between my cooler and the bottom of my cooler goes under my bed in the van, and between the top of the cooler and the bottom of my bed is 10 inches. And that's just 10 inches of vertical space that I can't waste. So I talked to my son today to see if we could build a drawer, however you say. I say draw, you say whatever you want to say. My kids laugh at me all the time and whatever. But anyway, I'm going to put Sorry, when I lay down my glasses, do crazy things. I'm going to put, I forget it. I can't remember what I was saying again. Okay. Here's the last time I'm going to try this. I'm going to take my clothing and put it into that cabinetry. And if it works, I'm not even going to move it from there because I'm just going to have to move it back into my bureaus and into the closet and then back out again. So you know what? I'm not doing that. I'll just grab the clothes I need from out there. And that way I'll know if I can, fit everything or not. Oh, I know what I was telling you about. We decided to build a box about 8 inches tall, and it will slide on top of my cooler. And I can use that for pretty much anything, but I have like some office supplies that I need to make sure that I have with me, and I have some like hair products and things like that I would like to bring, but don't necessarily have the room in my toiletry bag. And I don't know, there was other things, just crazy things anyway. But things that I would like to have accessible to me, but not necessarily out, you know what I mean, where they're out in the open. I could just grab them when I need them. Put it back. Let's see. Today was pretty fun. It was my granddaughter's birthday on the 26th of February, and we had the party for her today. It was such a nice little party. It was a royalty theme, so all the little girls were princesses and all the little boys were princes. It was so cute. And they tried to make Shrinky-Dinks, but that didn't work out the way I had hoped for it to work out because my daughter pulled everything out of the oven before it was supposed to be pulled out. I think. Not sure. But it was a complete fail anyway. It did entertain the kids for a few minutes. But then she had to work at 3:30, so... Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. So, we all kind of left at like 3:30. The house was picked up and stuff, and we all headed out, and she headed to work, and it was just a really nice day today. And I got home, and my son, I had a couple things I needed to repair on the cabinet that I built. My son was like, I'll just do it for you, Mom. And I was like, oh, thank you so much, because I can do it myself, no problem. But I was so tired when I came home. Now I feel like I have my second wind. But I was so tired when I came home that there was no way that I was going to get that done. So let me think what else. I decided that I'm not taking anything from my kitchen except for my wine glasses, a couple wine glasses, and my mason jars. I'm going to make socks. I'm going to crochet some socks for the mason jars. Like, not, whatever you call them. Socks. I don't know what they're called. That you put them around a bottle to keep it cooler. Whatever. But anyway, it's along that idea. It's kind of like a round circle with a bottom, and they'll just slide down into them. And that way, when I'm traveling, they won't bang against each other and break. Because that's kind of a problem if they do. So those are probably going to go into that bin under the bed also. I'll keep one out for everyday use, and then I'll put the rest of them in there. What else? My spice jars are candles that I found. They're very short candles. I'm not sure if you could see how high this is. They're maybe about this high. And they're, I would say maybe this wide around. And maybe a little bigger. Maybe like this. Wait, how can I do this? Maybe like this. Don't mind my hands. I have really terrible arthritis in it. But anyway, I have candles in them, and I'm going to burn the candles down and clean them out and wash them up and use those for my spices. I don't know where I'm going to attach them quite yet. I kind of was hoping that I could fit those into that bin also. It should be fairly large because my cooler is fairly large, and I'm thinking that the top will make a nice place to store miscellaneous things that I want to have out when I need them, but not sitting out where everybody can see them. And what else did I do today? Boring things. Got up, had coffee, took a shower, went out, came back home, worked on my stuff for a little while. And now I think I have to start thinking about what I'm going to put where as far as my clothing goes. So I think this is rambling, a lot of rambling. I'm not sure if I've said anything of any importance at all. But it was fun chatting with you. And I think I'm going to go ahead and, close now. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully again. Remember to do something kind for somebody tomorrow. And I hope the road always rises up to meet you. Have a great day, have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.